Alright, dude. Here we go. First day of school. Bus is gonna drop you off in this little roundabout. Welcome back. So we're gonna get dropped off about there. And you're going in the front door of the school. So first day, you're going to second period first. Alright. I gotta click in. Maybe. Pretty excited so far. Oh, there they go. They just let me in. Alright. That tracks. Alright, so we're going in the front, main entrance here. We're going to your second period first. So we're going to take a right turn. Yeah, look, water fountain. And there's kind of this open courtyard on the side here. So for reference, the library is over here. There's kind of a little stairs system, probably looks like a little stage. Okay, the signs say E. So E's. So you're going this back corner. Not gonna go up the stairs yet. So that button says C over there. Now this one right over here, turn the corner. I'm sure they'll have the lights on. And here it is. First door, E101. It is science. So there's your classroom. That's your second period. All right, you're gonna leave there. We're going to athletics, which is your first period most days. So I'm going this way. Past the C. Looks like there's a restroom right there.
I was like, I had never seen the TSI test. I want to see it.
Mark's like, you can't really do that to go to high school. And then you're like, you can't really do that to go to high school.
So there's a bunch of lockers on both sides in this part. We go into some doors like this. And I'm 99% sure that's the door you're going to for boys athletics. Okay, so right inside there, there's a bunch of trophies over that side. We'll kind of reference back to that. Okay, so this is really your first period, athletics. Remember, we went to second period first. All right, we're going back towards where you just were. Okay, down that way is another entrance to the gym. We'll go there in a little bit. We're going back to where we just were. So it's that same courtyard we came in. Okay, there's the C Hall again. We're passing it. Okay, we just came up these stairs. Now I'm going down. So remember, that was your second period class, which is first on the first day. Okay, we're going straight still. So we're going to get outside to the inside here on this doors. Air conditioning. All right, there's a hallway there. Nope, don't want that one. There's a little hallway there. Nope, don't want that one. So we're looking at third period now. So we're gonna get here. We're gonna turn right. And third period's right there. Okay, so this one's Texas history. I don't think we can see inside there. Yeah, I can see me. All right, leaving there, going to fourth period. So we just came from there. First period was down that way. Or sorry, second period. So we'll actually come back to that room. That one's going to be your, I don't remember what period. Fifth period, I think. Okay, so we're going all the way back to this back corner. There's a door out to the fields. We go this way. A little bit of a ramp up here. It's outside, but you're not allowed out there unless you're with the class. They said the door's locked and you can't get back out, or in, whichever. So we're just going down the hallway here. Through some big doors. Those are fire doors, they'll close. We're almost there. Here it is. So this is the theater. It is Ms. Campbell at G102. Just for reference, we just ran down that whole hall. If you remember athletics, we just said it a second ago. There's a trophy case again, and that's the door right there. So I just came in and out of that door earlier for the first period athletics. Okay? Looks like a teacher restroom, don't do that. Okay, so now we're leaving Miss Campbell's theater class, and we're going back to your next class after that. So back the way you came, really. I guess you could circle around the other way too. It'll depend on how you feel. I'm sure you'll run around with your friends all over the place as much as you can. All right, we're on the ramp back down. There's that outside area. Look like fake grass, not real grass. All right. We're here by the fields again. Turn in this way. So if I'm counting right, this is going to be your fifth period teacher coming up. We passed it earlier. So there it is, room 119. Let's see if we can get a look in there. Maybe a little bit. We talked to her a little bit yesterday. She seemed pretty nice. All right, after fifth period, you leave there, heading back towards your third period, which was down that way. So third period was on the right, over there, second door. Go back this way. We're heading back towards your second period now. So these are the doors we came in from the courtyard. So we're back out in the courtyard area. That was your second period class, which is your first period on the first day of school. Okay, bags are the same courtyard. That's still the library over there. Okay, I'm going back up these stairs. There's a C hall there. We're gonna pass that one. And then a second C hall right there. And I may have taken a wrong turn. Give me a second. Yep, this was the right one. It was the first C hall. So again, for reference, that's your second period right down there. They came up those stairs, right by this first one. Open the door, back inside. So I was looking for that, Miss Perry, but that's not your teacher. Your teacher is right there. So that's your 6th period math. Peek in there. Oh, she's in there. Okay. Then we're gonna go back this way. All right. So remember I said I'd show you the other part of getting to the gym. Okay. So we're back going this way again. So that main courtyard you came in, we're over this way. So that was the library. That was the first way I said to the locker room, and we came around the backside on the trophy case. Alright, this is the second courtyard, big one outside. That's the cafeteria. So I'll know exactly when you'll go to the cafeteria, but it's right there. Okay, if I keep going this way though, we're kind of heading towards the parking lot on the side of the school where we parked for your band and all that. So all the way over here, that's the parking lot where we parked before. There's the main gym. So I don't know if I have you come in this way or through the locker room earlier. Probably through the locker room though. Okay, I'm gonna go back and reference here. We're heading back towards cafeteria real quick. All right, so 6th period was math. The one I just showed you, there was somebody in there. So that was down there by your 1st period teacher. Had the 1st courtyard, this is the 2nd courtyard with the cafeteria. So band is back down this way. So after math, you go to band. So that's actually the main entrance where we came in. I'll come back that way in a second. So band and choir are both over here. It's another bathroom. I'm sure you'll find more. I don't know all the bathrooms yet. So that one's choir. Band is actually this way. So you gotta go through those doors and get to the band. Okay? And then when you leave band, you're gonna go home, I hope. So we're gonna go back out this way. Cafeteria is right there. All right. We're back to the main entrance, the front place where we came in. So that was the 1st courtyard you went to. So we're back to the front door, heading back outside to the buses. Okay, so main office was over there if you needed them, but then there we go, we're out. All right, dude, I got this, I'll help you out, but for now, that's as good as we're gonna get. Love you, have a good day.